Section 1.6, example 40, finding a price demand equation. So find the price demand equation for a particle or a particular brand of toothpaste at a supermarket chain when the demand is 50 tubes per week at $2.35 per tube, given that the marginal price demand function P prime for X number of tubes per week is given as this function here. If the supermarket chain sells 100 tubes per week, what price should it set? So that's a mouthful of information. Let's grab everything that we know so far. So find the price demand of the equation particular brand, blah, blah, blah. So when demand is 50 tubes per week at $2.35. So that's an equation, or that's an equivalence that we have right here. We know that the price for 50 tubes is equal to $2.35. Let's see, we have P prime. P prime of X is equal to negative 0.015 e to the negative 0.01 X. And if the supermarket chain sells 100 tubes, what price should it set? So P of 100 is equal to what? So that's what we're looking for. So what we're doing is integrating. Let's see. So we don't have an area that we're integrating over. What we're doing is finding the integral and then like a integrated function and seeing what we get from there. So P of X is going to be equal to the integral of P prime of X. So that's going to be the integral of negative 0.015 e to the negative 0.01 x dx. So let's find that function. So we could integrate that part. Let u equal that complicated part on the on the exponent, negative 0.01 x. du is equal to negative 0.01 dx. Let's multiply by negative 100, negative to get the negative over to the other side, and 100 to get that equal to 1. All right, so now we're integrating. So we have that integral of negative 0.015. We have that negative 100. And we have that e to the u du. So simplifying that, we have the integral of positive 1.5. Right? Yeah, 1.5 e to the u du. And let's integrate that function. So we have 1.5 e to the u plus c, some value c. And we were in terms of x's, so let's substitute the x back in there. 1.5 e to the negative 0.01 x plus c. And that's what our p of x is. Now let's see if we have anything. We've used this part of the function. Let's use this part of the function. Hopefully it gives us what c is. So what we have here is that P of 50 is equal to 1.5 e to the negative 0.01 x plus c, and we know that that's equal to that $2.35. All right, so from here, we have x equals 50. So now we have this equivalence that we could solve for, and we could figure out what c is there. So we have C is equal to 2.35 minus 1.5 e to the negative, so multiply 10, negative 0.5. Is it? Yep. All right, that's what C is. So now we could plug that back into our function. P of X is equal to 1.5 e to the negative 0.01 X plus 2.35 minus 1.5 e to the negative 0.5. And lastly, what we're looking for is P of 100. So all we have to do is plug that 100 into the equation or evaluate the function at 100. And it's going to give us our price for 100 tubes of toothpaste. So 1.5 e to the negative 0.01 times 100 plus 2.35 minus 1.5 e to the negative 0.5. Simplify this, 1.5 e to the negative 1 plus 2.35 minus 1.5 e to the negative 0.5. Let's plug it in and see what we end up getting. 1.5 e to the negative 1 plus 2.35 minus 1.5 e to the negative 0.5. And it looks like we have 1.9920, but remember this is money, so we could round up to the nearest cent, so 1.99. And that's it. So now what did they ask? So if the supermarket chain sells 100 tubes per week, what price should it set? So for 100 tubes per week, they should set it at $1.99 per tube if it's selling 100 tubes. There we go. Oh, let's highlight our answer. There you go. $1.99 per tube. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, bye.